Fucking how good does that look?
Do you want a bit?
I love a bit. Tiramisu.
How many times have you heard the words, have you heard of Jimmy Crute?
Too many.
Yeah. Over it now?
Nah, never get over it.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. This is probably the easiest cut I've done. All my cuts are easy, but this is one of the easiest ones. I was halfway through my weight cut yesterday, and I've never felt that sharp, even outside of a weight cut. So I'm ready to go.
How come you're on this card and not in Melbourne?
Numbers, ranked opponent. That was basically it. We could have I wanted to fight Misha in August and then turn around for Melbourne, but Misha wanted to fight here, which I don't blame him. If I had the pull, because he's got the numbers, he's got all that, he gets to decide where we fight. So we'll do that.
First time in Canada?
Yeah, I love it.
What do you think? There's a lot of Aussies here, actually. I don't know if you know that, because the tourism and everything.
Yeah, I love it. It's really nice. It's a beautiful city, and I'll be coming back for a holiday.
Another fighter in the card, Antonio Carlos Jr., he said that Vancouver reminded him of Australia. Did you get that vibe?
It's like Melbourne. It's similar to Melbourne.
Does all the travel complicate things for you in terms of the weight cut or preparation?
Not at all. As I said before, my weight cuts are very, very easy. And at the end of the day, like, you can sit here and complain about having to travel, but I get paid to go travel the world and fight. Two things I love doing. So.
Is there any regret that you're not in Melbourne? Because obviously that card would be pretty fun.
I'll be in Melbourne. I just won't be fighting. So I'll be the drunk guy, cage side, screaming obscenities.
That's almost preferable.
It's amazing. I can't wait.
You were training with Robert Whittaker recently. What was that experience like?
It was amazing. Rob's the best in the world for a reason, and I believe he's still going to be the best in the world after October 6th. He's levels above anyone, I believe. And I learnt a lot.
Is he level above everyone in Street Fighter? Or is that a bit more easy?
Nah, he's pretty terrible. He's pretty terrible at Street Fighter. Fab's the undisputed king. If I knew the buttons, I'd fuck him all up too.
You said the weight cuts are so easy that you would ever drop down one more division, or is this 205 for life?
No. Well, I don't understand why people cut so many weight. You see all these middleweights coming up to light heavyweight and having success. You see all the welterweights going up to middleweight and having magic success. I don't see the point in it. When I say their weight cuts are easy, I mean they're easy for compared to most people. I still have to cut a bit of weight. I am a big guy. A lot of people think I'm small for light heavyweight until they get a hold of me and try and grapple with me, and then they go, oh, hang on a second, you're actually a decent size light heavyweight. So, no, I don't ever plan to move down to middleweight if I ever lose a few fights in a row and it's because the guys are bigger than me, I might think about it, but, no.
Would you want to match up with any of those guys coming up, Weidman, Rockhold, Jacare?
I'll fight anyone, I don't care. Anyone after this fight, after I beat Misha Serkinov, anyone with a number next to their name is fair game.
Did Whittaker give you any advice heading into this fight?
Not really. We just trained alongside each other. Any little bit of advice he gave me was greatly appreciated, and I took it on. But he's not right now my game plan or anything. I still have Sam for that, even though he's out of action. I still have Sam to write my game plans, and they could tell me here and there, you got to keep your hand up here or whatever. But it was more just training, getting the work done, and yeah.
Rob's always said that his training camps and the way they train down there is not like anyone else, and that they train harder, and people just don't appreciate that. Having now trained there, is it as intense as he says?
Yeah, yep. And I really like their structure, the way they're structured. I think I was training just as hard in Melbourne, but the way they had everything laid out was just a little bit different, and I was able to just grab what they're doing and sort of bring it back to Melbourne.
Would you maybe do a full-time switch over there just to train him because he's a champion?
No. I would go up there for 4 weeks of a prep, probably, but what we have in Melbourne is just as good anywhere. We have great wrestling, we have great jiu-jitsu, we have great striking. The thing with Melbourne is you just have to travel a little bit to get everything, but we have everything. Not to say that anyone's better. I would definitely be doing another trip out there for camps, because all those boys are just work crazy hard, and I just felt like I was a really good fit. But yeah, Melbourne is my home, and that's where I'm going to stay.
How do you see him versus Adesanya going?
I just don't think Israel really knows what Rob's bringing to the table. It's all right to watch Rob on film, but until you get in there, you just don't realise how quick he is and how crafty. That being said, they're the two best middleweights in the world, in my opinion. I would back Israel over any other middleweight. I actually really like Israel. I'm a big fan. But, Rob's my guy, and he's been one of my favourite fighters since I've first seen him. So I know firsthand how good he is as well.
I feel like with Rob, there's this sort of like quiet intensity that he seems like a really nice sort of chilled, almost like kind of normal dude. And then I imagine when he's in there actually working, it's a different animal.
It's like a switch. He can go from joking to and then he clicks his fingers and that's business. And I really like that, and I thought it was pretty cool to train along someone like that.
I know you said you don't mind the travel, but do you enjoy the opportunity to come into a fighter's home country and kind of play spoiler maybe?
Yeah. I've pretty much had all my fights at home, and everyone sort of come to me. But if you want the big dogs, you got to go to their territory and get them. I don't think it's not like, I'm going to come in and shut everyone up. It's more like it's a challenge, and I love a challenge. Coming to someone's hometown and being the B side per se is a pretty cool little challenge, and I'm up for it.
Have you seen him yet this week? Have you?
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, for sure. Do you feel like the pressure's on him in this fight? It is in Canada, and he's coming off a losing streak.
I think if anything, he won't have as much pressure on him. He looks really relaxed. At the end of the day, I think it'll be the best Misha Serkinov there's been, and he can bring whatever he wants.
How do you see the fight unfolding on Saturday?
It's going to unfold how it unfolds, and nothing I can do can sort of change it. All I can do is just go in there with a good game plan and execute it. I believe that I can get him out of there early, but at the same time, I'm very well aware that that doesn't always happen, and I know that I can go 3 hard rounds. I know that I don't think he's got the power to put me away. I know that I have the power to put him away, so I just got to keep my defences good and move around him a bit and put the lights out on him.
Jimmy, you said he looked calm. You seem pretty calm, even keel here, and even when you fight sometimes. What does it take to kind of get your blood going?
I don't know. I love it, so I don't really give a shit.
Every fight you've had in the UFC has been against an older veteran, Paul Craig, Sam Alvey, now Misha. The matchmaking, how do you think that says what the officials think about you as a prospect?
I think I go to the matchmakers and I just basically said I don't want easy fights, and I think they appreciate that. They normally come to me with 3 names and I pick the hardest one. So at this time they just said, I said I want a ranked opponent. They said, all right, well, we've got Misha. I said, yeah, no problem, let's do it. I feel like I'm a very easy fighter to work with just because I just want to challenge myself.
As a young fighter, I know you mentioned the middleweights coming up and stuff. Is there any concern that when they do come up based on name value, they may kind of skip some opportunities that might otherwise, take some opportunities that might otherwise go to you?
Whatever opportunity they take, they just build their name and then I'll take their name. So if they build their name by beating a light heavyweight, I'll beat them.
You seem positioned to be another one of these breakout stars at light heavyweight. From talking to your management, what are the UFC's expectations for you?
I'm just taking it one fight at a time. I don't think too far in the future. Obviously, I know I'll be ranked after this, and then I'm not in a rush, but I don't want to not fight. I want to, like, if it was up to me, I'd fight 5 times a year, and when you do that, you climb up the ranks very quickly. And I'm not in a rush, but I don't want to be stagnant either. I just want to keep going one fight at a time, and eventually that gets you to the top.
We've talked a lot about light heavyweight being thin for a long time. It seems like there's this renaissance of new talent, yourself, Johnny Walker, Dominic Reyes, Jan Blachowicz making a nice run. How does it feel to be part of this sort of new generation of fighters at 205?
It's really cool, man. Like, if I was in the position I am a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I would already be in the top 10. You had 2 good performances and they put you in the top 10 at light heavyweight. Now, it's a little bit more tricky. And it's sort of like a changing of the guard in a way. Like, a year ago, light heavyweight was considered the worst, well, second worst apart from heavyweight in the division. Where now it's exciting. Like, from that top 5 to top 15, there's some guys that give them 6 months or give them a year. Like, people are going to go, fuck, light heavyweight is stacked.
Killer main event on this card. Do you have a pick for Cerrone and Gaethje?
Cerrone, I've been. If you ask me on any other day who my favourite fighter is, it's Donald Cerrone. And I really like Gaethje too. And I know everyone says, oh, Gaethje's got the style to beat Cowboy, but Cowboy, if Cowboy kicks anyone in the head, they're going to sleep. So in my heart, I say Cowboy just because I'm a massive fanboy, and Cowboy is one of my favourites. So is Gaethje. I really like Gaethje's style and his personality. But I think just because of watching him when I first got into the sport and stuff, I have to say Cowboy. And I'm just going with my heart. I can't place an educated bet on that.
All good? Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
I'm not here to fuck spiders, by the way.